Hey y'all, my name's Adrian. Introducing myself here, telling a little bit about myself and also for you guys to know what will be coming in the future. We're going to be starting to record some workouts and uploading them on the YouTube page. Gonna try to cut them down and edit them down to about 10 minutes or so, nothing more, nothing less. Hopefully you can stay around that 10-minute mark. I know some workouts are a little bit longer, some I may just get footage just for some that are a little shorter. But just to introduce and share a little bit about myself, I am 30 years old. Been working out probably since I've been 16, off and on. And lately I've just been getting after it in regards to trying to gain weight, gain size. I'm from the Elk Grove area, Sacramento area, but really just been getting after it. I started this garage gym athlete program earlier this year. I'm on the strength track and I've been enjoying it. It's been pretty good. I work a lot. I have 3 kiddos, so it's pretty busy days. Being super supported here, and this is like my time to get away and work out. I'm sure some of you guys can relate to that. But this session right here, I'm doing back squats, EMOMs, every minute on the minute. And first set that you guys had saw, I'm still on. I'm doing 5 sets. These are squats. I'm at 230 right here. And every minute on the minute, I'm doing 3 reps. Feeling pretty good, feeling pretty light with this weight. Still trying to work on form, tighten things up. Just trying to stay explosive during this set here. And then the next one, I jump up a little bit higher, where I am at 250 for 2 reps. I'm doing 5 sets. You can see me right there, just hit my head. A little stinging for a little bit. I just added that in there so that you guys can see that mistakes happen. So right here, I get about 250. Felt really good, felt comfortable. Sometimes when I'm squatting a little bit heavier, I kind of shift over to the right side. It feels like it, but looking at it from this view, I don't really shift over as much as I feel like I do. I look pretty straight, pretty tight. So that was encouraging to see. I weigh about 190. I've really been trying to put on some size, gain some weight. I've been eating a ton. It's been pretty challenging getting up to this weight. It's been hard staying up at this weight. It's probably the heaviest I've ever been. Usually walk around 165. Feel most comfortable. Mile time's really good. It's about 6 minutes a mile time at that weight. And right now I probably can barely run a mile at this heavy weight. But still doing set squats. Still on that 5 sets of 250 for 2 reps. Trying to be as explosive as I can. If you notice, I've been really intentional about breathing and keeping a tight core. Trying to brace myself. So I've been getting a lot of lower back pumps during the squats. I've been trying to fix that with embracing the tight core and trying to keep my stomach full the entire time, nice and tight. Has helped a little bit. I don't get so much of a pump when I'm back squatting now, so that feels pretty good. Now I just jumped up to the final set, or second to the final set, where I'm doing 4 sets of 285. Feels really light, feels really good. I notice my form's pretty solid in this heavy set. Bracing really tight here, taking a deep breath in, keeping the core tight, and just trying to explode up. Felt really good, really good. This last one here. Nice. Then I jump up to 300 pounds on this final set of the EMOM. Final sets, I should say, of the EMOM. Need to upgrade my belt. I've had this belt since almost 10 years. I wanted to get a 4-inch belt, not one that is maybe 4 inches on the back and then it shrinks an inch in the front or on the belt side. Those are pretty good belts, so if you guys have that belt, go buy a new one. Felt really comfortable at this 300 pounds. Didn't have any problems or any pains. I had some stiffness on my left knee, and felt like swollen. I had gotten this feeling when I ran a marathon. It kind of came back, or excuse me, half a marathon. It kind of came back, but right now it's still a little swollen. I was out there running around with my son, and the next day it kind of gotten a little swollen, and I was just in my Metcons, I believe, or some other shoe, but it didn't have much padding. And it really got to me, and it was pretty stiff the next couple of days. So I didn't really stop anything of what I was doing. I just kind of kept going and warming up, very consistent, and doing different kind of warm-ups to get the blood flow and the fluid inside the joints moving, and just warm up in general, so that way it's not so stiff. And it's been helping out a lot. I haven't stopped or sacrificed the first a week where I was feeling sore. I did maybe a little bit more split lunges or goblet squats, but I still had them loaded, still decently heavy, not too heavy for myself. But I never stopped squatting, or I never stopped moving, and it feels fine. No pain or any stiffness. Sometimes it comes up, but it's not too bad, entirely too bad. If you guys hear some background noise, it's because my daughter is in the jumper and she's playing around and back there. Right now I'm doing this superset where I am doing pull-ups, ins and outs. First set was 8 wide grip with palms out, so palms facing the camera, and then wide grip palms in, so palms facing me, and then close grip palms out, and then close grip palms in. So I was supposed to rest in between each of those, but the first set I didn't, and I suffered. I struggled a lot. But I'm just kind of going through the pull-ups, and you can see a lot of fatigue setting in with these pull-ups. I'm just not conditioned when it comes to pull-ups, and I'm a little bit heavier than usual, so it's also my body just trying to catch up to the heavier weight. If you look a little closely during these pull-ups, I mean, you don't have to look too close, but during these pull-ups you can kind of see me leaning more toward one direction. It's because I really strained my left shoulder doing snatches a while ago, and I was training for a triathlon, and I believe I was overusing my left shoulder, and I didn't have a good enough balance of strength in my shoulder. So I went to see a physical therapist back in February. He gave me some exercises and did notice a lot of weakness over the left shoulder. He gave me some instructions to do some rotator cuff exercise and also focus on the rhomboids, which helped a ton. He did recommend that I stop bench pressing and stop pressing. For about a month I did stop, but I couldn't just wait anymore, so I just kept going, adding it in slowly, and I haven't had any pain on my left shoulder. There was a point where I was able to sleep on it. Now I am a little bit more. I am pretty cautious though, where I don't sleep on it too much, which is kind of bad. So hopefully I'm able to get to the point where I don't need to baby it that way. But haven't felt any pain in my left shoulder working out or any impingement lately, so it's been great. I have been working on my rotator cuff often and a ton. Almost every day I work during lunch. So I did this set 3 times. I was doing thrusters and the goblet squat hold. Superset, 3 sets with 35 pounds, but I didn't record it. So yeah guys, if you guys are interested in more stuff like this, feel free to keep watching the videos. I'm going to try to come up with more of these as time goes on. Thanks guys.